So there's a new Wool Wars update today that I have no knowledge of, and I'm currently loading up Minecraft right now. I'm just getting my initial reactions to that. Um, this video will probably be unedited besides a couple clips to basically make it so that I'm not sitting here for an hour waiting for my game to load. So I'll get back to you when I load up Minecraft. Alright, so I'm back. So if I have any... He is not online. Alright, and... War, so... The only thing I've heard so far is that it is a new class, and it is called the Engineer, and that it has a bow. I can assume it's utility-like, but let's check it out. Okay, so it has 2 absorption potions, a chest plate, a bow, and I can stop middle block placing. Center unlocks in 5... Oh my, that's such a good fix. That is beautiful. Also, this class kind of sucks. Oh, I am so glad for that. Not only does that completely stop archer rushing, it makes it more PvP oriented, which I don't really like. Like, I kind of liked it when it was not as PvP oriented, but now you basically can't rush. Let me see if they've changed the archer class passive at all, or not passive. Okay. So I'm gonna play more with the engineer, but they have not changed the archer passive at all. So what class is this guy playing? There must be a change there. If he has pants and boots, I would assume utility, but since utility was removed, I would no longer assume utility. Or not removed, sorry. It was changed to chestplate and leggings, so unless they change that immediately back, which I'm not quite sure why they would do. No, okay, Berserk was changed yet again. Tank was nerfed again. I wonder if Golem was buffed because people were asking for that. Yes, it was slightly buffed. It's still garbage, but... Alright. So luckily one of their players threw too, but... I don't think that this one archer has a chance. Oh wait, no, he's an engineer, isn't he? He has even less of a chance then. No speed. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna place win. Oh, I should have used his hack ability. Oh well. Utility, any change? No. Let's see how Berserk feels now with, instead of a helmet and legs. Oh, jeez. Okay. Not intended to do that. Oh, jeez. That's alright. We're probably... Okay, we have a Burrs fight there, and he lost. Let's go. Alright. Come on. Don't throw. Oh, okay. That's alright. Alright, so utility was not changed. Tank was nerfed. Archer was nerfed massively. Berserk... I don't know if... wonder if there were like, I don't know. Nobody has a helmet anymore. I don't think there's. I guess they were slightly nerfed. They were pretty decent, but like they had some counters, so I wouldn't really have suggested doing that. Tank nerf. I mean, I really liked tank for last week because they were really balanced for those couple of days. Ah, he's good. Oh, is that it? Oh. Nope, we have a tank. Come on, don't throw. Ah, he threw. Oh, I just died. But, let's see. It still says War 0.4, even though it's 0.6. But either way, I do really like this game starting to get a lot more. So yeah, Archer no longer. Archer's just like they need to buff the bow or something. Like if you want to arch, you might as well just play Engineer now. Unless they nerfed the um. Okay, no, center wasn't even unlocked. Unless they nerfed the step back ability. Um, Archer is still good for taking quick control, but other than that, Archer rushes are pretty much dead. Now, if 4 people get to the center and can control the center on a map like this, then it's a good strategy. So I'd say Archer is... It could use a buff, probably in, like, maybe their amount of arrows they get. But yeah. As an Archer now, I can take control, and there's no other... There's no, Archers or Engineers on their side, so they don't have as much of a... I'm going up against a tank here, so yeah. So hopefully, I would say, like tank, there something could be done about tank stacking. Probably buffing a counter class, something with AOE or just better range. So AOE would probably be like, okay, we already lost someone. AOE would be like mage or something. Not quite sure how they do that, but I'm sure they could figure it out. So I actually have control of the middle right now, which is pretty cool. Alright, somehow clutched that out, but anyway. I think my personal thoughts on this update are Engineer needs to be buffed somehow. I would say, yeah, I would say Engineer should be something to do with the utility split. Oh, I'm by myself. But other than that, I'd say slightly reduce fall damage, especially some classes more than others. But yeah, there's no way I can win against 4 people, but yeah, I'd say my personal thoughts on this update are utility. I'll say this. I've said this before. I'm not sure on a video or not, but I'll say it again. Utility really needs split between potion user and like tool user. So engineer could have something to do with that and have the hack ability. The hack ability could be like breaks all blocks in the center, but you can't place any for 3 seconds. So that would include the other team's blocks, or maybe breaks all neutral blocks in the center instantly. But you cannot. Neither team can place for 3 seconds, so that would be helpful. Like if it's like close and you don't have time to break blocks, or if you just have control of the middle, so you have about you have to stall for like 3 or 4 seconds, or your teammates do. Um, I personally think utility should be split because right now, it's only good in a few situations. It's good if you need to clear the map, but other than that, it's not really a great fighter. They have better armor than Berserk now, which I also don't like. Their armor could use a nerf, or Berserk armor could use a buff, or just flatten out the armor so that they're the same. And yeah, I think Berserk healing potion shouldn't be quite as good as utility. It might already like not be, but there should definitely be like a witch class or something that has like harming 2 and healing 2 and like an iron sword, or not an iron sword, wooden sword. Maybe Berserk's like attack should be buffed slightly. Maybe give another class a bit more attack. Overall, I feel like Berserk should be slightly buffed. Tank, probably just revert the helmet removal or make Giga Heal better. Um, Golem, they should probably just remove Golem because it's a decent idea, but they already have tank. So if they were to change Giga Heal to tank Keystone ability being maybe like you get your leather armor will change to iron armor for 5 seconds and then it'll return, or maybe 3 seconds. This would be useful for a one-time encounter, but the counter is to just run away. Like pretty much all of the class passes or keystones except for Berserk's keystone, which is uh, sprint, so you can't really run from that. But and Archer Keystone. I'd say Archer Keystone needs to be changed. I'd say center opens should be 5 seconds instead of 10. And I would say for new classes, think about adding better range. So a mage class would be really cool. It would it would definitely mix up the meta, which they said they wanted to do a couple of times, but they're so far three experiments to do that, which have been Builder, Golem, and Engineer, have been massive failures because none of the classes have been good, and the only classes anyone's ever going to play are Archer, Tank, and Berserk. Even Utility's not that great, but it's kind of necessary on some maps. But um, other than that, I would say, well, I actually think that's it. Like, there's not a whole lot that I would change. It's it's still a great game, and obviously it's attracting a good amount of attention, more so than something like Pixel Party and I guess Invaders and Tower Wars War, which I mean honestly, this was like the player count that Tower Wars was at for a while, a little bit less, and then they removed it. I don't know what was that recently. It could have just died like Mini Walls did, but oh, 16 players, it's not actually horrible. But yeah, they could there's definitely some things they could do, and I doubt that they will see this video, whichever admins are working on Wool Wars. But if you all do, I would definitely take those suggestions into consideration if I were you. And just honestly, like we could use like better classes instead of more classes. So if each class were more unique and special than the other classes, and just like maybe 4 or 5 classes, not uh like 20, but all of them are like the exact same. Mega walls is something you can do that for because of the game mechanics. But Wool Wars is like a very raw PvP and breaking blocks game, so I wouldn't consider like even mage. That's a bit of a stretch. I would just buff archer's damage, maybe power 1 or 2. Anyway, I've spent half this video just talking about what could be better, and it's already 15 minutes, so that's it. See you guys later.